Welcome to Accela training for Pinellas County. Related records. This video will discuss how Accela can relate information, including records, and how to create related information. As you can see, I have the record opened up to the Related Records section. Related records are ways to have records tied to one another for easy access. Records are related like a family, being either a parent record, a sibling record, or a child record. The one key component about related records is the ability to copy relevant data to the related record. This data is known as inheritable data. This is the data that can be carried over into related records. To relate records to one another, we can either take two existing records and relate them by setting one either as the parent or the child, but not directly as a sibling. To have a record related as a sibling, you need to have an existing parent or child to relate to. We can do this by searching for a record to relate. Now, in the case of related records, we have the search button and the lookup button. Search will only search the records within the family. Lookup, on the other hand, will search unrelated records. I can now select a record to associate and relate by clicking on the check mark to the side. At this point, we have the option to make the selected record as a parent or a child. This is the point where we are able to copy over the inheritable data for continuity in our records. Doing so will overwrite the current data on the record that is being associated. Notice how there are now two records on the list. This list is organized into branches that display which record is the parent and which is the child. We can also disassociate related records by using the delete button. Doing so will not delete the record, but will make it so that the record selected is no longer related. The other method to relate a record is to create a new record from the beginning, also known as cloning. Doing so will allow you to copy major data points to the new record form, thus saving from having to add the data again as seen before. I have the option before actually creating the record to select which parts of the data I want to copy over. I can do so by cloning either one record or multiple based off the record I'm currently on. We're going to use a single record clone, but it functions the same whether it's a single clone or a multiple clone. For the sake of simplicity, we'll use the same record as a single clone and copy the APO data. On certain parts of the record, I can specify what parts to copy over by clicking on the hyperlinked text by each section. Since we're starting the process of creating a record again, we still need to add the missing required information. If we copied everything over, there would be less to fill out on the form. As you can see, the information on the form that copied over is the same as the original record that we were using. Once I submit this record, it will be just like before and the record will be related.